Welcome to Cybercross, a channel where history, science, and imagination collide. Here, we uncover the hidden stories of our universe through powerful narratives and cinematic exploration. Today, we journey across the epic history of Earth, from fire and chaos to the rise of humankind. Hit subscribe now so you won't miss our next story that will forever change the way you see the world. Let's begin. Billions of years ago, in the vast ocean of cosmic dust, a blazing sphere began to form. Colliding meteors and remnants of exploding stars fused together, creating a fiery mass that would one day be called Earth. The early Earth looked nothing like today. Rivers of molten lava stretched endlessly. Poisonous gases filled the air, and no life could exist. This was a newborn planet of fire and chaos. Slowly, the surface began to cool. Giant volcanoes erupted violently, spewing clouds of ash and gas that cloaked the sky. From these eruptions, the first traces of an atmosphere emerged. Water, the essence of life, came from two sources. Steam released by volcanic eruptions that condensed into endless rain, and icy comets striking the surface. Oceans were born from these violent origins. Those early seas were dark, boiling, and rich in minerals. Within this harsh cradle, through processes still shrouded in mystery, simple molecules assembled into the very first sparks of life. Primitive bacteria thrived deep in the oceans, drawing energy from Earth's heat. Though tiny and fragile, they were the pioneers, the foundation upon which all future life would stand. Then came cyanobacteria, capable of photosynthesis. They released oxygen into the air, gradually transforming the toxic atmosphere into one that could nurture new forms of life. This transformation is known as the Great Oxidation Event. Though unseen by the naked eye, it was a turning point, paving the way for complex organisms to evolve. Within oxygen-rich waters, eukaryotic cells appeared. These advanced cells, with their protective nuclei, carried the potential to evolve into diverse life forms. The first multicellular organisms emerged. Simple, soft-bodied creatures resembling sponges and jellyfish floated in the primordial seas, signaling a new chapter in Earth's history. Life exploded during the Cambrian explosion. Thousands of new species appeared in a short span, developing eyes, limbs, and defensive armor to survive. The oceans filled with trilobites, armored with shells, and the first fish with backbones. Massive predators roamed the seas, ruling the ancient ecosystems. Gradually, some creatures dared to leave the water. Plants rooted themselves on land, forming the first green carpets that changed the face of the planet. Insects and amphibians soon followed, crawling onto land yet still tied to the water for survival. Each step was a bold leap into the unknown. Then reptiles appeared. Strong and independent, they could survive far from water, quickly rising as rulers of the dry landscapes. From these reptiles, dinosaurs were born. Giants of the earth, they came in countless shapes and sizes, dominating the planet for millions of years. In dense prehistoric jungles, long-necked Brachiosaurus grazed the treetops, while fierce predators like Tyrannosaurus reigned at the top of the food chain. But Earth is never still. Volcanoes erupted, climates shifted, and life was constantly challenged by the planet's unstoppable forces. 66 million years ago, disaster struck. A massive asteroid collided with Earth, darkening the skies with dust, freezing the climate, and wiping out the dinosaurs. From this devastation came opportunity. With the giants gone, small, overlooked creatures began to thrive. Mammals stepped forward to claim their place. They evolved into astonishing forms. Tiny rodents, winged bats, galloping horses, and towering mammoths. Life was diversifying once again. In tropical forests, primates appeared agile climbers with grasping hands and increasingly complex brains, laying the path to humanity. From these primates, early humans emerged. Homo habilis crafted stone tools, carving the first sparks of technology. From the raw earth, later, Homo erectus mastered fire. Flames brought warmth, safety from predators, and the ability to cook food, fueling the growth of their intelligence. These humans began to wander. Leaving Africa, they braved icy glaciers, deserts, and mountains, spreading across every corner of the globe. Finally, Homo sapiens, our species, appeared. With language, imagination, and art, they stood apart from every creature before them. Dark caves became humanity's first canvas. Paintings of hunts and animals adorned stone walls, proof of creativity that shaped culture. Then came the agricultural revolution. Humans no longer relied only on hunting. They farmed crops, domesticated animals, and built the first villages. Populations grew, and soon the first cities rose near great rivers like the Tigris and Euphrates, giving birth to organized civilizations. Technology advanced as humans discovered metals, copper, bronze, and iron tools transformed agriculture, war, and daily life. Great civilizations emerged: the Egyptians with their pyramids, the Chinese dynasties, and the Greeks with philosophy that still echoes today. Trade routes spread across continents. The Silk Road carried goods, ideas, and culture, weaving the world together for the first time. Science and knowledge flourished. Astronomy, medicine, and mathematics unveiled the hidden rules of nature, step by step. Yet history was not only progress. Wars, conquest, and greed scarred the earth, testing the resilience of civilizations. Then, the Industrial Revolution began. Steam engines, factories, and machines reshaped the way humans worked and lived forever. Cities expanded rapidly. Skyscrapers rose, population surged, and technology intertwined deeply with human existence. The discovery of electricity changed everything. Darkness was conquered, and the world connected through wires and light. The 20th century unleashed airplanes, automobiles, computers, and the internet. Distance shrank, and humanity entered an era of speed. Humans even walked on the moon. For the first time, we saw Earth from afar, a fragile blue orb suspended in the vast black cosmos. But progress carried shadows. Pollution, world wars, and deforestation reminded us that every step forward carried heavy costs. Today, climate change looms as humanity's greatest challenge. Melting ice, rising seas, and violent storms are Earth's warnings. Yet hope persists. Renewable energy, reforestation, and global awareness give us tools to heal what we've harmed. Humanity also dreams of leaving Earth. Mars, the Moon, and the stars beyond are now within our reach, calling us to explore. But one question remains. Will we repeat our mistakes on new worlds, or finally learn to protect what we are given? The history of Earth is a saga of destruction and renewal, of endless transformation shaped by time and chance. From microscopic bacteria to towering dinosaurs, from fire-wielding humans to astronauts in space, all are chapters of this living planet. As the great Carl Sagan once said, "The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena." Our responsibility to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot is the only home we've ever known. And so, the history of Earth is still being written by us. If you believe this story matters, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cybercross. Together, we can learn from the past, protect our planet today, and inspire a brighter tomorrow.